Welcome back to another episode of G&G News. So in the last video, you've seen that I've opened up 2 Silver Tempest Pokemon booster packs and I had 2 very good pulls. So I've got the final pack from the 3 that I had bought the other day. So let's see what we get today. Hopefully we can get something decent to end this off. Also, if you like Pokemon, don't forget to go to www.pokemon.com to check out all the latest and greatest products. So the Pokemon trading card game Sword and Shield Silver Tempest expansion, which is what I have in my hands right now, contains over 190 cards in total. Each Pokemon trading card game Sword and Shield Silver Tempest booster pack, like the one that I have right now, contains 10 cards and either 1 basic energy or 1 V-Star marker. Each player must have a total of 60 cards in order to create a deck. That way they can then play the game. Also, stick around and check out my shorts, because in my shorts I open up the digital code cards where I can have an additional chance to pull something decent. So, Argent, Adventure of Dazzling Discovery, an ominous rumor echoes in the distance. Lugia V-Star emerges from the ocean depths to answer its call, and we pulled Lugia last time. We'll have a little recap of the 2 cards that we got before we get into opening this one up. Uncharted territories lie awaiting to be explored alongside Alolan Vulpix V-Star with Superior, Unknown and Mawil joining the expedition as Pokemon V-Star and legendary battles await as Regieleki VMAX and Regidrago V-Star awaken from their slumber. Discover powerful partners in the trainer galleries and set a course for adventure with the Pokemon trading card game Sword and Shield Silver Tempest expansion. So I have put them into my binder, but we will just show you that now. So these are the 2 cards that we have literally pulled in the last pack. So let's open up this pack and see what we get this time. We got a Rayquaza VMAX and a Lugia V-Star. Alright, let's open this pack and see what we got. I'm hoping we got something decent, guys. Hoping we got that pack magic has transferred over to this pack as well. Okay. Don't forget as well, if you enjoy watching these videos, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications if you haven't done. And leave a comment in the comment section down below, because I like interacting with you all. Anyways, the first card for today is an Esper having 60 health points, being a psychic type, having a move of Gentle Slap and Mumble, 81 out of 195 with a dex entry of 677, being a restraint Pokemon. Though Esper's expression never changes, behind the blank stare is an intense struggle to contain its devastating psychic power. Smeargle up next, having 70 health points, being a normal type with a dex entry of 235, being a painter Pokemon, 137 out of 195. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may attach any number of basic energy cards you find there to one of your Pokemon, shuffle the other cards and put it back into your deck. That's its move, Colorful Palette, and it has an additional move of Ram. It draws symbols with the fluid that oozes from the tip of its tail. Depending on the symbol, Smeargle's fanatics will pay big money for them. Guess that's the purpose of being a painter Pokemon. Litten up next, which is a fire type Pokemon with 70 health points with a move of Reprisal and Gnaw. 725 being a fire cat Pokemon, if that wasn't obvious. 30 out of 195. Its coat regrows twice a year. When the time comes, Litten sets its own body on fire and burns away the old fur. Well, I guess that's one way to do it. Petalilly up next, having 50 health points, being a leaf type Pokemon with a dex entry of 548, being a bold Pokemon, having a move of Ram and Flop. 9 out of 195. The leaves on its head are highly valued for medicinal purposes. Dry the leaves in the sun, boil them, and then drink the bitter deconcoction from remarkably effective relief from fatigue. Chinchou, 60 health points, being a electric type Pokemon with a dex entry of 170, being a angular Pokemon, having a move of Gentle Slap and Lightning Ball. 51 out of 195. Its antennae, which evolved from a fin, have both positive and negative charges flowing through them. Oh, look at this. Nice, we got that pack magic. We got a Radiant Dirachi, having 90 health points, being a steel type. Pokemon Radiant rule, you can't have more than 1 Radiant Pokemon in your deck. It has a move of Astral Misfortune. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out. And it has an ability of Entrusted Wish. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, search your deck for up to 3 cards and put them into your hand, and then you shuffle your deck. 120 out of 195. It is said to have the ability to grant any wish for just 1 week every 1,000 years. Wow, that is a beautiful card. Very happy to have that in my collection as well. Kalido, oh, another legendary. 120 health points, being a water-type Pokemon, being a cult Pokemon with a dex entry of 647. 46 out of 195. When it is resolute, its body fills with power and it becomes swifter. It jumps and then too fast to follow, having a move of 4 as 1 and a move of Wave Splash. Followed up by a Steel type energy. Anorith up next, having 90 health points, being a evolved Pokemon from an unidentified fossil. It is an old shrimp Pokemon with a dex entry of 347. 95 out of 195, having a move of Fossil Drop. You may discard an unidentified fossil card from your hand. If you do, this attack will do 120 more damage. The Pokemon was restored from a fossil. Anorith lives in the ocean about, I think that's 100 million years ago, hunting with its pair of claws. Pretty cool. Then we have a Meowstic, having 90 health points, being a Psychic type Pokemon, being an evolution of Esper. It has a Constraint Pokemon with a dex entry of 678, having an ability of Inviting Ears. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 supporting cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. It has a move of Super Psy Bolt, 82 out of 195. Females are a bit more selfish and aggressive than males. If they don't get what they want, they will torment you with their psychic abilities. Wow. And a Gaily, having 130 health points, being a water-type Pokemon, being an evolution of Snorunt, with a dex entry of 362. You can also evolve a Snorunt into a Froglass, I believe, a female variant, but it's very hard to do compared to Gaily. Gaily just evolves normally. 130 health points, water-type Pokemon. It's a face Pokemon, which I've never heard of before. Dex entry of 362. 42 out of 195. It has a move of Bite and Big Mouth. If you played Candace from your hand during this turn, this attack does 130 more damage. It has a body of ice that won't melt even with fire. It can instantly freeze moisture in the atmosphere. Wow. So, yeah, Pack Magic is still definitely still here. Got ourselves a lovely Dirachi, Radiant Dirachi, to add into the collection. If you've enjoyed watching this video, leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications if you haven't done already, and I will see you in another one real soon.